Hi, my name is Marta Crewstar. What's occurring? This is the channel where Jesus Christ rules. Anyway, morning guys, and night time, and good night to some people. Now, I'm going to be talking about movies real briefly. When I was younger, I used to watch movies, Jaws, you know what sorts of movies, Freddy Krueger, Poltergeist, the whole thing could go on and on and on. I still watch those videos now. But when before I came into the church, after a while when I started drinking and taking drugs, I started to be scared of these movies. Not scared of the movies as such, but like more like the effects of what it was having on me. And obviously, I came into the church at this, at this time because obviously there was things going on. Like my house was making noises, which it does still now to this day. And I was having dreams of being raped, and in fact, there wasn't even dreams; it was real. My feet being chewed, and just horrible movies and stuff like that. Now God turns around and says that perfect love casts out fear, because obviously fear is a man. Okay, and I'm just bringing this to you. One thing that Heavenly Father learnt me about these things is that if you don't know who your opponent is, and you don't want to get to know who he is, okay, it's going to scare you into. The more that you get to know somebody, the more better you're gonna have understanding, and you're not gonna be scared. It's like knowing not knowing somebody, and they're picking at you on you at school. As soon as they make friends with you, you get they come around to your house, you start eating with them. You're not so frightened of them anymore. It doesn't have that same effect. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because this man's been putting up a lot of videos, and I'm bigging up his channel right about now. For this one reason alone, he's speaking the truth about movies, because most of these movies have been, created because of Satan, basically. They've been created because these things are real, what Satan's done, how he's used other people to kill other people as well. Okay? Now, the things like the Terrifier and Chucky and stuff like that. There's truths behind these films, okay. And so it's not good for you to be watching things if you don't understand what it is, because when you don't understand something and you're watching it, it's actually sin. Um, and a lot of Christians would turn around and say, "Well, you shouldn't be watching films like that because Christians shouldn't be doing that." But I'm not being funny or anything, yeah. But if you've got a mind like Christ, you're gonna know this, okay. Jesus encourages us to get to know who our opponent is. By that, our opponent attacking us, and we don't want our opponents attacking us, and we don't even know who they are for a start. Now, I would say this: it's not good for you to be watching films like this if you haven't got God in your life, because you're opening doors to getting attacked. And then Satan will start trying to find out. Well, he will find out about what scares you and stuff like that, and he'll be using that, for when if you go to that bad place. Okay, if you want to remove fear from you, you need to get to know who your opponent is, and God's told me that. God bless you guys. Bye.